This is the Cash Considerations Podcast with three guys from Pittsburgh, Philly, and Boston talking sports. God help us all. This is the show. Take it away, Dave.
Welcome to the Cash Considerations Podcast. Today is Thursday, November 17th, and we are here as always. We're going to try to do the show every Thursday. For those of you following along, listening, subscribing, thank you very much. Stay with us. We're here. And my name is Dave Sharapan. I am the Sportsbook Consigliere at Sportsbook Consig on the Twitter. The show is the Cash Considerations Podcast, available on YouTube, wherever you get podcasts, Apple, Spotify, all these other things, Stitcher, it's all there. Just listen. If you don't listen, watch right here. Hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you being here. With me, as always, the boys, the executive producer of the show, the host of Over and Back, a lacrosse show, the technical producer of a lot of shows on Wager Talk, also hosting shows there as well, and appearing on different platforms all over the country with friends of the show, Jeff Dawson, who was here last week, Josh Hennig, who was our guest a few weeks ago. He's Dan Alexander. We call him Newbie. He's at Newbie Talks on the Twitter. Newbie, the Eagles fucking lost.
We knew it was coming, Dave. Did we know it was coming to the Commodores? I don't know. We probably should have dove into that a little bit more. But the funny thing is, when your Steelers were 8-0 last year, it was the fucking Commanders. Well, it was the football team then that beat them. So Taylor Heineke is just a giant slayer. So, anytime you have an undefeated team playing Taylor Heineke, money line. But the boys are back in town, Dave. We got Big T back here with us, so I'm pumped to be here. And you also mentioned all these different things that I'm doing. Funny thing is, I wouldn't be doing any of them if it weren't for you, Dave. It's almost like people say, "Oh, you know Dave Sharapan? All right, come on my show. You know Sharapan? Yeah, come on my show." Consigliere by name and by nature, baby.
Thank you, sir. As always, love you and glad that you're here, making sure everything sounds good. Much love. He's not a brick house, okay? If we're going to do the Commodores, we're going to do the Commodores the whole show, okay? Well, Commodores, brick house. He's Carl Hascall. He's here, the coordinating producer, the social media manager, the email guy, cashconsidshow@gmail.com, and obviously the co-host of the show right here. What's up, CH? Coming off a bye week for the Patriots, but you're ready to go. How are you feeling? What's up? How you doing?
How are you? How you doing? I am so excited to be back, Dave. I have a quick question before we really get into the show. You're wearing a hat. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you got it at Lids, right? We talked about this at Carl's Corner last week. You got getting the hats from Lids. I'm sitting here. I'm drinking the A&W root beer that I had in Carl's Corner last week.
How about that?
Between you and I, nobody else is really listening right now. You think Newbie's got a man pong going on right now?
Man pond free tonight. It's big boy. It's big boy season right now. It's cold enough. The man pond not necessary.
That's like the Under Armour heat gear. That's when that thing breaks out for Newbie, for the swamp ass and things that go on down there. I wasn't gonna do it, Bama. I wasn't gonna do it, Case. But, now that you know, everybody knows. If you don't know, go back and listen to the show last week. One of our all-time best shows last week. If you didn't bet the over and the number of times you laughed out loud, go back and listen to the show because you missed that bet. That was the best bet of the whole show last week. Another good bet was that last week JD stepped up and in and did a great job. But my God, this guy, he's here, all right? And we're going to sail on with him, okay? The Commodores sail on. We sail on. We ride with our boy Tony Iannizzi. He's at Tony Iannizzi, but it's spelled Iannizzi. First of all, love you, brother. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. How are you? How are things? And are you ready for the next hour of this show?
I'm here. Like Julius Randle once said, New York, we're here. I'm in the building. A little 1 week hiatus, but I'm back.
Okay.
we're ready to roll. We're just ready to roll here. The vibes are
Okay.
high. Carl, do you have a dog by any chance?
Yeah, I do. I got a dog. He's sitting right over there.
Yeah.
There's Charlie.
How'd you
look
do?
at that.
Because
He's making his cash considerations debut.
Charlie!
Charlie!
I noticed that your hoodie was a little ripped up, so I wasn't sure if the dog ate it or something.
It's Belichick style, man.
Oh, you wanted to be Belichick for Halloween?
I got holes in the pits over here. I'm going to probably cut the sleeves off. If you haven't noticed, this is the 4th week in a row I've worn this on the show because the Patriots haven't lost. So they keep winning. I'm going to keep wearing that sweatshirt combination.
That's a man after my own heart right there. I will say, because it was so cold on Monday Night Football, I did not wear my uniform that I have worn for every single Eagles game because my shoes, I had like Yeezys. They're not good for if it's cold out. You know what I mean? I needed to bundle up so I don't wear the right outfit once. And I said to my parents as we were walking out, I go, you guys always make fun of me for how superstitious I am and whatnot. One time, and the Eagles lose. You know what I'm wearing Sunday, Dave.
Newbie, I got a question. Those seats, because I saw you on Twitter, and those nice seats. That's the season tickets? That's
the season tickets ain't that nice. Season tickets, you got to climb a little bit. You got to put some of those man ponds in your nose for the nosebleed where I'm sitting up there. But no, where I was sitting down there is actually my nephew's football coaches. Those are his season tickets. Unreal seats. I kind of like it up top. Maybe that's a future Carl's Corner question.
Maybe that was the mush.
It could have been.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be with the people, not the suits in the bottom.
Not the suits.
No.
We don't like
Everybody knows move your seat.
Yeah.
Sit in the wrong seat. Eagles go down.
That's on me.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's on me.
Eagles fans, don't blame me. Don't blame Carl. Definitely don't blame Tony. Blame the guy with the man pawn. Putting them things up your nose is already disgusting me. I mean, I was talking about the tampons last week. We're trying to get a sponsorship, Tampax, all that stuff. Let us know. We got Wings. Speaking of Wings, I mean, what's another name of a song? Just to Be Close to You? That's another Commodore song. I just can't wait to be close to you. Right now on the show, okay, here's the format. For those of you listening, if you're listening on 1.5, you should probably slow it down because I think it's going to be hot. It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be rapid fire, not just on the sports. We'll hit some MLB, some NBA, some NHL, of course. For NCAA football breakdowns, of course, go to the other cash considerations production. It's called 8 in the Box, where me and B. Howe do our thing. Brad Howe 07 on the Twitter. We go back and forth. There's a lot of I don't know if there's a lot of good games this week, but there's some big games in college football. We'll do that. NFL, we got plays, we got picks, we got recaps. Then we got Carl's Corner. We got Take a Minute, and we're out. All right? Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Machine Gun. That's a produced 1974 Commodore song. Machine Gun.
Well done.
And
you know what else, Dave? When doing the show, it's kind of nighttime. It's dark out here. We're going to have some sweet sounds coming down here on the night shift.
Oh, on the night shift.
On the night shift.
That one. That was good.
That was.
I liked what you did there. I like what you did. Yeah.
There.
We got some sweet sounds, whether they're fucking leaf blowers or people knocking on the door. Don't worry about it. We're here. Settle in. Here we go. First things first, Major League Baseball. There's not much to talk about because free agency has begun. And the notes, I mean, you can't even talk about Buenos Dias, Buenas Noches, Buenas Tardes. Paris? What does Paris mean? Paris?
Buenos Dias, Paris.
Is that like brothers?
It's bitches.
Oh,
Good morning, bitches.
Paris. That's when you make it the A, it's Pedro's his dog, Peras his bitches. I see what you did there. Okay. Free agency has begun. Wake us when Judge signs or the Mets spend $100 million on a closer. Wait, hold on. What just came in, CH? What happened?
The Mets spent $102 million on a closer. He's got a great song though. That's about I don't know how much that's worth, but it's not worth $100 million.
Most expensive song the Mets have ever had in their life.
Play.
Let's go get eliminated in the start of this postseason with another 102.
You can't blaspheme the trumpet the horns. We love the trumpet. We love the horns. Anth, you're at the MLB Network. What is the vibe at the MLB Network right now for baseball? Like, because you're also doing some stuff for NHL Network. Is anybody talking about baseball even in the house over there?
Yeah. We work with a lot of Yankees fans, a lot of Mets fans, so it's kind of up in the air. Like, we're getting judged, we're getting judged, we're getting judged, we're getting judged. Baseball is, you got to wait for the big guys to drop, and then it'll quiet down a little bit. But for now, it's still busy. It's just slow. You probably won't see a lot of these guys sign to the winter meetings. Usually, how it goes, anyways.
Right. Okay.
But you never know.
All right.
It's up and down. It's slow. It's baseball's always slow.
Newbie, how about Philadelphia and the news that Harper's going to have the surgery? Was anybody like? Oh no, you're shaking your head already. You're doing the thing like you can't have nice things in Philadelphia.
You can't. Bad things happen in Philadelphia. Bad things. Here's the thing. I'm glad, Dave, that they got their World Series run in when they did. I'm not saying that they're going to be awful next year, but the best you're going to get out of Bryce Harper is going to be him as a DH, and that'll probably be at earliest after the All-Star break. They got through this season afloat without him. It does not sound good, and anytime you're having elbow surgery, it probably means something around that Tommy John.
No.
They won't confirm that, but this couldn't be worse for Philadelphia fans. It's like, of course, So now I'm refreshing. I'm hoping for good free agency news because that's all that we can look forward to. Shame to see Bryce Harper, going out like that. Hopefully he's able to come back, but it doesn't sound good, Dave.
It doesn't sound good. You know what song sounded good? Easy Like Sunday Morning. It's easy. All right.
That is a good song.
That was a really, really good song. You know what else sounds good? When I think of the NBA, I can't help but think of this. And against all powers, okay, we got one guy going to black. We got one guy pointing at this ridiculous Knicks thing. They're playing pretty good, actually.
Thinking.
I'm not thinking that.
What are you thinking?
I'm not thinking that at all.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Who's quick?
What's that quickly shit?
Who is that?
Get that out of here.
Come on.
We want that Embiid, John, baby. How about Embiid?
Speaking of JoJo, listen, you got JoJo on the show last week. Is there any way you could get JoJo? Did you get any sound bites or anything?
Yeah,
Could JoJo
actually,
come on and give us his views on anything now?
Let me find it on the board. I think. Okay. Here it is.
All right, go ahead.
Wow, did you see that I scored more in one night than that idiot Ben Simmons did all year? I'm the best, baby. Thanks, Joel. Get the hell out of here now.
Appreciate
yeah.
What a coup that you have a direct line to Joel Embiid.
I know people.
We really appreciate Joel Embiid. Who the fuck is Quigley?
I think we lost Iannizzi. I don't know what's going on here.
Who the fuck is Quigley?
It's Emmanuel Quickly.
Oh, Emmanuel.
Last night, fourth quarter, game on the line. Jamal Murray went to jail. Sponsored by Quickly. Adam
well
just
done.
Gasping for air, dude. It's just he's him.
He is him. This Knicks team gets good.
First, Emmanuel.
We bring the kid on, and the Jets don't lose. Now, God forbid the Knicks get good.
You're in
we
trouble.
Got the Sixers going bad. The Celtics are good for the record, and I'm just out west enjoying the show all over the place in the NBA. Actionable info alert, a quick update. Last week, we told you that the Suns, the Wolves, and the Bucks were a combined 0-8-1 to the over on the road, and all played on the road last Friday night. CH, how did those games end up?
All three of them wound up under.
All three games finished under.
A couple of them were very under, 15 and 16 points under, I think.
CH giving you free winners on the rundown. How about that?
People want actionable info. There's your actionable info. But we're not done. Newbie, you go low when you do that. Do that again, please.
Actionable.
You sound like Joel.
Thank you. That's his
like,
brother, Himmel.
It was like Joel doing the monkey jizz guy. That's what he sounded like.
Yeah, there might be some crossover.
Monkey jizz guy. We got to bring that guy back. We haven't had a beer. Listen, we'll sponsor the beer. We'll drink the beer, even the shit, but nothing wrong with a Miller Lite, man. Absolutely
not drinking
nothing wrong with a Miller Lite. Actionable info alert, the 76ers, we already played the song, host the Bucks on Friday night. The Bucks are 1-4 to the over on the road, and the 76ers are 2-6 to the over at home. So also the Sixers host the T-Wolves on Saturday, back-to-back for the Sixers. Industry term, that's when they play on back-to-back nights. People, keep up. We're trying to move things
slowing
fast.
that down. That was a little too much.
Yes. They play on Saturday night. The Wolves, like the Bucks, are 1-4 to the over on the road. Oh. So that would be overs or under, CH? I'm confused.
That's a lot of unders in these games. A lot of unders. Sixers at home, under. Wolves on the road, under. Bucks on the road, under. When they play in each other, under.
Under. There you go. Friday
under.
And Saturday, under. Okay. Lakers look to tie their longest winning streak of the season. How many games is that, CH?
If they win tonight, it will be 2 in a row.
Oh, wow.
That would be their longest winning streak of the season. Iannizzi, how many games have the Knicks won this week?
They've actually, if I guess you want to give me a minute here. We won 2 in a row, back-to-back in Utah, in Denver. Knicks haven't won in Denver since 2006. Funny little quick story on that. Last time Knicks won in Denver, I was in the 3rd grade.
So last week.
It was a
He's got a full beard. Holy shit.
It was a 10:00 game. Jamal Crawford steals the ball, hits a crazy shot. It's like 12:30 at night. Maybe I'm still up, like hiding in my room watching the game. He hits the shot. I throw my remote at the wall. I lose TV privileges for like a month in my room because of it.
Oh no!
You never throw the remote.
Long time ago. The remote. I threw the remote at the wall. There was no. That was it.
When you're in 3rd grade, you're lucky you have remote privileges whatsoever.
How did you even have a TV in your room?
That was a pretty ballsy move, tossing a remote, man.
Well, I shared the room with my grandma, so she woke up and I threw the remote because I screamed that the shot went in.
Oh, never
you
do that
can't
in front
wake
of
up
grandma.
No. Don't do that shit. People listening to the show, don't. Right, that's it. You're out. The Nets have lost 2 in a row. CH, how do you feel about that?
That's a shame. That's too bad.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Real sad.
What a fucking mess that team is, huh? What a mess. I love it. Ben Simmons now, too. They had a players meeting, called him out. He's got a bad his knee hurts. You know why your knee hurts? From faking the back injury last year.
Yeah, exactly. How does this guy not have a quality gamer chair at this point? His back's hurt, right? His knees hurt. You would think this guy has the most ergonomically designed gamer chair known to mankind, and he somehow always ends up injured. Yeah, Ben Simmons not performing. Guess what, New York? Water is also wet. News just broke. Yeah, now you know.
Breaking news. Water is wet, and Ben Simmons is, Yawn fucked up. The Nets gave up 153 points to Sacktown earlier this week. 153. There's no D in defense in that, and there's no D in Brooklyn. Over. You want actionable info? Bet their fucking game's over. Don't think about it. Mostly overs. You're going to come out ahead. NHL. Quickly, boys. The Bruins host the Flyers tonight. Has Newbie become hockey guy Newbie now that the Eagles have lost the game? Are you in? Because they're only like $4 dogs to what would be, quote unquote, the best team in hockey, the Boston Bruins.
Yeah, until those Boston teams start losing at the Garden, I am in no rush to ever bet against them.
Just for the record, they're not losing on the road either, just in case you were wondering.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, you can have incredible defense, but if you can't score goals, does it really matter? And guess what? Their defense isn't even all that good. Everything's coming back to the mean. You can't just rely on Carter Hot as long as
CH, what's the record for both the Celtics and the Bruins in Boston? Is it really what I think it is?
It's sickening. I think it's I think it's 17-1 combined, if I'm not mistaken. Bruins haven't lost at home yet.
These fucking Boston guys, man. You would kill for a run like that at home, dude.
They're assholes. They're all assholes.
Massholes.
Hey, look,
use the term right. Massholes.
It is massholes.
Okay.
It is massholes. It is a long way to go, boys.
Info, there is a long way to go, but we got actionable info in the hockey. Tonight, the Maple Leafs host the Devils. The Devils are 6-1 ATS on the road. The Leafs are 1-8 ATS on the road, but they're both on the road. But who's home?
No. Nope, the Leafs are home. Sorry, 1-8 against the spread at home.
All right. The notes say on the road.
I know they do.
The notes also say Buffalo's -8 at Buffalo. So what?
Adios, Chicos. Adios, Chicos. I'm reading the whole notes.
Really?
The notes rely on the show.
Buffalo is -8 at Buffalo. Oh, shit. You know what? I even wrote down Buffalo is -8 at Buffalo.
Jesus, what the fuck book are you working at? Oh, my God. You're fucking fired.
Buffalo's a lot.
-8.
You guys want to do the rundown? Kiss my ass.
No, you're doing a good job. No one wants to do the rundown, plus nobody can do the rundown. You have to do the rundown.
That's fair.
All right. The actionable info alert is that it's take the Devils against the Maple Leafs. Both of Tony's teams, the Knicks and the Rangers, are on West Coast swings this week. Why do the schedules makers do shit like this to us? Iannizzi, you're a late night guy. I mean, are you up watching your Knicks? Are you up watching the Rangers when they're on the West Coast or no?
Yeah, I mean, what else am I going to do?
Throw remote?
It's simple. Now, with the Knicks, I'll know by halftime if the game is going to bed or not. I'll watch the first half because 10 o'clock game probably gets you to about like 11:30, 11:40. So I ain't going to sleep before midnight to begin with. But I'll know by half whether I'm going to dictate the rest of my night and have a shitty morning. These last two have been. I don't like to be stressed out at 12:45 a.m. watching the Knicks close out games, but that's who we're at in life. So
all right, that's good. All right, well that's all the segments of the show that we got listed. Again, NCAA AA football, big games this week: USC, UCLA, TCU, all the sharps, the rhombuses, parallelograms. They all had Texas last week, didn't win. TCU wins again, continues on. Everybody wants to see them lose. They're 2.5-point favorites at Baylor. If you finally jump on TCU this week and they lose, then that's on you. But, I mean, it looks like they're going to maybe get this fourth playoff spot. Again, B. Howe and I discussed all that. We'll save all that for that show. Go download it, listen to it. It's fun. It's quick. It's about an hour long. What else are you doing? You might as well go listen to that. You can watch that, too, on the YouTube channel. The boys, the Wizards, are cutting shorts and all that. In addition to what Newbie does for us with this show, Carl with the clips, and Iannizzi is going to start getting some creative control as well, I think. I think you're going to have –
the world can handle that. I don't know if the world can handle that.
More New York shit. I know.
He's him.
All right.
I have one question. I'm sorry. I just one question.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
I know you guys were talking about college football. So regarding college, I was going to bring this up maybe in my 1 minute thing, but I got to bring it up now since on the topic.
Your 1 minute thing?
You know, that 1 minute bullshit that they do on this show.
It's called Take a Minute. You're on the show now. Use the right terms.
Hush.
You're not going to give them creative control.
So in New York, there's no college football or basketball teams I can root for. So I was trying to think of I watch a decent amount because it's on football. It's on Saturdays, and then college basketball is all on TV during the week, and I love basketball. I want to find a team.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it to him, Dave. Don't do it to him, Dave.
2 teams, football and basketball to pick.
Don't do it to him, Dave.
I will not pick Penn State.
That's a smart choice.
That's just fucking rude, but okay. I tried.
All right, wearing a Dolphins hat. You're rude, Tony.
You missed it, Coral. I did a little switcheroo.
No, I didn't miss it, but I saw the switch back, too.
Maybe we'll incorporate a way in the show for someone to pick or try to,
Oh, you're a free agent. I like that.
I'm a free agent.
I like that. He's a college football and basketball free agent. By March Madness, we need a team for you.
We're going for the scroll, so I need something. All
right, that's good.
Tweet at the show, at Cash Consid Show on Twitter, or at Tony Iannizzi, and give the kid somebody to root for. That's a great idea.
Yeah, make your case. You're a free agent. They got to court you. They have to woo you.
Yeah, I need something.
Right.
They got to wine and dine. potentially
merch.
69.
If it's free,
That's
it's for me.
perfect.
So I need something.
Hey, that's fine.
Just disclaimer, like the rest of his teams, you have to lose about half the time.
That was a shot. That was a shot.
No,
Hey, don't worry.
it's fact. It wasn't a shot. It was just fact.
Don't worry, Carl. Sunday.
You're gonna
Remember that song by the
Sunday,
Commodores?
Sunday.
Hello. I love that song. All right, hello. Let's get to the NFL. Week 10 recap. What the fuck happened with Buffalo and Minnesota? CH put in the notes. No, really. He was at the Bruins game and missed it. So what happened was that the Dolphins, yes, the Miami Dolphins, are in first place in the AFC East, which is why I'm sporting the lid, because I know how Iannizzi feels about every team in the AFC East, not his. CH definitely feels the same way about the teams in the AFC East, not his. But they are in first place. How the F did that happen? It effing happened because they killed the Browns. We came on this show last week and it said, who's taking the Browns at this short number? One of the easiest games of the week that we talked about last week was that. Now, I can't explain what happened in the Buffalo-Minnesota game. I mean, I can in 30 seconds. The Bills were up 27-10. And then Dalvin Cook broke a long run to make it 27-17. And it got them back in it. The Bills cannot run the football, which enabled the Vikings to stay in it. That's 10 seconds. The Vikings came all the way back to 27-23 and had 4th and goal after a 4th and 18 catch by JJ. Justin Jefferson was one of the best catches I've ever seen. Cousins doesn't get in. The game's over, except Josh Allen cannot execute a snap, even with the man pawn on his center's ass, like Newbie used to wear. He can't catch the ball and fall on it, fall forward. They don't snap it out of the end zone, 20 seconds, and take a safety. So they let Minnesota score. The game's over. No, it's not, Dave. You got 38 seconds. Buffalo goes down and kicks a game-tying field goal. Are you fucking kidding me? Minnesota wins a toss, can't get a touchdown, kicks a field goal, 33-30. We got 3 minutes left. That's 30 seconds. I'm going to go over by 10 seconds. Allen drives him down the field and throws a fucking ball interception in the end zone. Patrick Peterson, second pick of the day. Buffalo loses. Minnesota wins. How they keep doing it, I don't know. They're 8-1. They're in first place, and they're probably going to win a division. They may get home field throughout. That was a pretty good summary. As
that
best
was
I could
actually
do.
really
Thank
good.
you for listening. Yeah, that's
I thought
that's
you were
what we
boomer for a second. Fastest 2 minutes. Don't got shit on you.
Tried my best. If the playoffs started today, thank God they don't. CH, how many of the 4 AFC East teams would be in?
That would be all of them, Dave. All 4.
Including
Patriots are last
Jets?
All of them. It's never happened before. Well, obviously, it's only a couple years with 7 teams in the playoffs, but
What the fuck?
never
The
happened.
whole division would be in, Newbie. Do you believe this, Newbie? That is the best division in football, the AFC East, coming from the NFC East guy, where the Eagles finally lost, but they're still up top. The Giants are right there. They won't go away. The Cowboys are right there. And then the Commodores, they won't go away either.
No, they're 500 now, Dave. And interestingly enough, there must be something about the East, because the NFC East through 10 weeks has the highest winning percentage in NFL history. So historically, AFC East, all 4 teams would be in the playoffs. As it stands, NFC East, they have the highest winning percentage that's ever been seen in the NFL. I don't know. Maybe it's the East year. Let's hope, CH. And Iannizzi. There we go.
Say you, say me, Commodores. Is that a Commodores
You're
song? I think it is.
crushing
Say
I
you,
think
say
that might
me.
just be.
Something.
I think that's a Lionel song. I don't know. If that's a Commodore.
Hey, but if
that
they
might
covered
be-
it, it still counts.
You're right.
Fair.
Counts.
All right. Party all the time. Party on the ceiling. I'm getting confused. All these things are coming at me. I'm trying to keep it together. The
Party
Bengals are
all
in
the time
ninth
was Eddie
place.
Murphy. But
Just say yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. The Bengals are in ninth place in the conference and are just 2 games behind Kansas City for the number 1 seed. The AFC is all jammed up. It's all fucked up, and we'll get to the picks here in a second. But that's one thing I think you can kind of, with the Buffalo loss, take away, that maybe everybody else is kind of still in it to get to the AFC Championship, which, again, is all we're looking for in the futures. We did it with the Phillies. We did it with the Guardians. We try to take some shots at some big prices to try to get there at the end. That's something to consider. Meanwhile, the NFC sucks. That's basically, and I'm reading it directly from the notes. Adios, chicos. Buenos dias. I'm reading the notes exactly the way they say in English and in Spanish. The NFC sucks other than the Vikings and the Eagles who lost to the Commies on Monday night. We already went over that. And that's Fancy Dancer, High on Sunshine. That's from the 1975 album. I don't know. They're a little bit under the radar, but they're both good songs. All right, let's get to some Week 11 games. All right. Before we do, Week 10 pick recap.
No, we don't
CH, do you have those numbers handy?
I don't think we need to do that this week.
We do.
I do. Of course we do. Dan was not good last week, and Dave was a little bit better than not good.
But
me and
JD
went 4-3. And JD's our first guest. I don't consider Tony a guest anymore, but JD's our first guest to come on and go over 500 this year. So what does that tell you?
JD knows his shit. Nobody knows shit, but JD knows some shit.
JD knows a little. JD knows a little.
I left this off the rundown, but we went 1-1 on our unanimous picks last week, so we're still over 500 with our unanimous picks. And the one that came through was the Steelers. How the hell did that happen?
Underdog at home. Tomlin's an underdog at home again this week. I might be going back to the well.
Pretty easy. That was pretty easy. Not as easy as Sunday morning, but that was pretty easy. I think I already said that one. I'm trying to keep track. It just came about at the beginning of the show. That's not on the rundown, so I'm doing the best I can. All right, let's get to some picks. Iannizzi, no pressure. JD came on last week and killed it. You continue to kill it every week you're on. We're going to swing it around. We'll go through the games in the order that they were given to us on the rundown. So for those of you keeping track, settle in. Here's some quick picks. Not much explanation needed because people are listening to us on 1.5 if they're listening at all in their cars, wherever they're going, maybe for the weekend, or watching us on a YouTube channel. You can't really fast forward that. So hopefully that's the way you really consume the show. And if you do, we appreciate you. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. All right, first game on the list. Fucking surprise. I was hoping to save this one for last because this is, in fact, I'm moving it to the bottom. I just took creative control because this is a big game in the scheme of the Cash Considerations family.
I like that.
I can't lead off with this game. I like
that.
That goes
just for the record, the games are in order by when they would be played. That's the only reason they're in
chronologically played.
Should be the Sunday night game. We got hosed.
Yeah, no, we got to get into this Buffalo versus Buffalo matchup. It's a real tough one.
It says Buffalo at Buffalo, ironically, on the notes, and just in, the game is not even in fucking Buffalo. They moved the game to Detroit.
So
because of the snow, there's not a game in Buffalo, but Cleveland is playing Buffalo. The line is 7. What the hell's the total now in the Dome? 48.5. Boy, oh boy, all those CLV guys who had under 47, 46,
but it's going to
45,
snow. I got to hit the under now, Dave.
43, 42. Turn your tickets in. You got to come back and rebet it 48.5. CH, you get to go first this one. Buffalo minus, let's call it, we calling it 8 or 7.5. What are we doing?
We got, it actually has moved. It's moved to 7.5 since I sent that out an hour ago.
Holy shit. All right, well, I don't want to be accused of using a lower number than shit, so let's call it 8.
Yeah.
Let's call it 8.
All right, let's call it 8.
Buffalo minus 8 at Detroit against Cleveland with Josh Allen playing. What are you doing, Layin or Takin?
And so much for the 3-point advantage for playing at home, right? The game moved down a point when they moved it from Buffalo to Detroit. Yeah. So that we can call bullshit on that. Buffalo's got to get right. They got to get right, or their season's got a real chance of going down the shitter. So I'm going with Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo this week.
We don't want any seasons going down the shitter this early, especially you Buffalo fans. Thank you again for listening. If you do go down the shitter, don't flush the tampons or the man ponds down those toilets. That's a bad thing. And then we can get a sponsor to get the Drano or something through it. Let's go, Tone. Buffalo minus 8, Layin or Takin against the Browns.
Buffalo loses 2 in a row. First to your New York Jets. Then they lose to our New York Jets.
Friend of
then
ours.
they lose to Minnesota in a weird game. Unbelievable. There is just no way in hell they don't shit pump the Cleveland Browns this week.
Shit pump.
Yeah.
It's a nice term.
Yeah.
Industry term.
Nice.
I like that.
And,
It means win.
Yes.
Like, there's just, dude, Jacoby Brissett stinks.
Come on. Can't be. Can't be.
Brissett
Can't have it.
down. Yeah, no, this is Buffalo -7 all the way.
Okay, but the line is 8. So you New York guys try to. It's -8. You're not even listening to the fucking show. It's 8. Buffalo -8.
That's like me last year when I would be talking about a different game. You would throw it to me to talk about the Eagles, and I would be like, "Yeah, I think the Cowboys are looking good this year." What the fuck are you doing, dude?
You at least are pushing the buttons. This kid's over here scratching his leg and looking at his shoes behind him on the wall.
No,
look at the shoes.
All right, so when I was reading the email, I saw the Buffalo, then I saw Philly minus. I got this right underneath.
Don't jump ahead in the notes. Are you not a producer?
-8, -9, -10, -11. They're gonna pump them.
Shit pump them.
Okay.
Bills all
right.
Shit.
All right. I'll go third. Newbies last. Buffalo -8. Buffalo -9. Buffalo -10. Find an alternate line. Buffalo. Iannizzi's term. Shit pumps the Browns. The Browns are shit. Nobody knows shit. Forget about it. Is it unanimous?
Been spending most our life living in the teaser's paradise. Josh Allen, don't fuck it up tonight. Living in the teaser's paradise. You know, if we like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we love to. Buffalo has to win this game. I think Cleveland has a little bit of distraction with Watson walking around. He's in meetings and things now. His coming back is nigh. I don't love laying this 8 with the venue change, but I think going indoors helps this offense that can't run the ball even a little bit. Cleveland's going to try and take the air out of the ball. Buffalo wins the game. We're teasing it down to 2. And hell, first pick back with Iannizzi. Let's make it unanimous. I'll lay the 8 too, Dave.
Bam!
For the boys.
First game, out of the gate, unanimous. Second game, Philadelphia, off a loss, -7. Iannizzi's calling for it. Newbie, you got to hit it. They weren't flying last week. Your flies are out of the house. Can you find the button? Can you get us excited a little bit about this game, please?
I love it. CH, you got to be like, how the hell does this guy get songs even when his team frickin' loses? I just follow the directions. Dave told me, play the song, play the button. We actually were singing this a decent amount. Even CH was getting into it. That was the most reluctant bird flap I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, God. Even singing and waving and flapping and losing to the Commanders. I mean, Commodores. I mean, whatever you want to call them. Lionel and the boys did it. I'll go first. I'm going to pick against the Eagles again. I continue to pick against the Eagles. It keeps getting me wins in the spreads, and it keeps getting the Eagles wins up until last week. This is one of those tricky ones where now the public remembers what they saw last, and that was the Eagles turning the ball over and losing a game they probably should have won. So it might be the sucker play of the week, but the line of the week was last week about the Colts. Came straight from the notes. It was so good that I saved last week's notes just to read it again. Saturday plays the Eagles on Sunday after, he was hired, but where's the notes? I got it right here. Sorry. I fucked it up.
Rewind.
Irsay hired Saturday on Monday to coach Sunday.
There it is. There, I found it right here.
None of us can speak.
Saturday on Monday to coach Sunday. And he won.
Thank you.
Colts are live. I like them plus the points. Iannizzi, next.
Dave, you know what they say about Italians and Jews?
Yeah, what do they say?
You're going to get
They're
canceled.
like this. If you're on YouTube, we're like this. We're like this. We're like this. Bread and butter. Colts all the way.
Colts. All right. Boy, I hate to do it. I hate to do it to Newbie. I got him last in the first game. I'm going to make him last in this game and get him last out of the way. His last will be done. But CH, Eagles -7 at the Colts. What are we doing?
Yeah, pressure's off, newbie. Pressure's off. Saturday's coaching the Eagles against the Eagles on Sunday, and then the Steelers on Monday next week. So I'm gonna lay the points. I'm taking the Eagles.
All right, off the hook, newbie. You can breathe, relax, take a deep breath. You laying or taking with your birds?
Been spending most our lives living in the teaser's paradise. We can't fuck this up tonight, living in the teaser's paradise. They lost, man. Like both of the teaser legs, this is the don't fuck it up teaser, right? Both of them are coming off of losses that look terrible, so let's take Buffalo on down. Let's take the Eagles on down. Here's the one thing I haven't heard on any show is that Nick Sirianni, he was hired because of what he was able to do with this Colts personnel. And the thing is, they haven't had much roster turnover. I would argue that Nick Sirianni knows this team better than Jeff Saturday knows this personnel on this team.
Wow.
I know all the sharp guys, they run into Indianapolis. They got their closing line value. If the Eagles are the team people thought they were before they didn't on Monday night, maybe they're frauds, maybe they're not. I'm with CH. Let's ride together. Let's lay it here with the birds. I think people are doing a little bit of recency bias. Taylor Heineke is a decent quarterback that can win you some games, divisional games, some bad calls not going their way. I think the Eagles bounce back, Dave.
I like what you're doing there. I like it so much. I put the Eagles hat on.
I know that Sirianni line. Like I didn't hear it anywhere else. I was like, kind of makes sense a little bit. You know,
does make sense. I like that. Yeah. I don't know how long you can milk the Jeff Saturday thing, CH, but I like what you're doing with it. Yeah, and I apologize for fucking up the line of the year, which I heard on a bunch of other fucking shows. All you got to do is say. CH, how do we give people credit? How do you do it again?
Copyright Cash Considerations 2022.
Or even just say, hey, I heard this on this podcast that I listened to. Even if you don't remember the name, just be like, yeah, you like Dave Sharapan's podcast. Like you know who the host of it is.
You don't even have to just say Cash Considerations. That's fine. Give Carl
it's even easier.
Like
if something happens like this again, I got a guy. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking
you got a remote too. You don't want to fuck around with that remote.
Fuck with the Bulls, you get the horn. All right. You fuck with the Bulls, you get the horn.
You fuck with the Bulls, you get the horn. Well, how about if you fuck with the Giants -3 against Detroit? The total's 45. I cannot figure this team out. Nobody can. Odds makers can't. You tell me the Giants are -3 against Detroit? I mean, seriously? Newbie, you get to go first because you've been going last. So you come out right out of the gate, off the teaser's paradise. Coolio, thank you, sir. Rest in peace. We love you. That's why we play it every week. Divisional foe, you have the Eagles. They're playing Detroit, who won at Chicago last week in a crazy game where Justin Fields looks like a really good quarterback who can run. The Giants kind of have a pretty good quarterback who can run as well, along with a running game. Giants -3, Layin or Takin.
Now, Dave, I'm going to spare people from it. Every game that we have on the roster here, I would tease the side that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Detroit here because Detroit is finally running the way that they feel like they can. They have a 2 running back rotation. They haven't had the ability to feel this good in however long. Think about if Detroit could be heading into hosting a Thanksgiving Day game on a 3-game win streak. I think they're going to be up for this game, and I also am still not a believer in the Giants. Give me the 3, and we're also teasing Detroit up. Every single game this week is a teaser leg, Dave.
Wow. Okay. I'll go next. I'll respectfully disagree. I think that this has been just one of those things that the odds makers cannot get right, and you can go to black. That's fine. That's okay. We're still boys. My Leo brother. My goddamn, you're like my spirited self 25 years later. I can't believe it, but I can believe that the Giants. I'll jump on board and finally pick them -3. They win. They cover. The game could fall 3 though. This could be a field goal game. Because if it goes under, it's going to be really, really tight. Detroit games going under usually don't happen. I like over. I like the Giants. CH, you're next. We'll save the New York kid for last.
Yeah, Detroit sucks, guys.
Yeah,
Detroit
pretty
sucks.
simple. This is why we have
that's my analysis of this game. Detroit sucks.
Done. Simple. All right.
So you're taking Detroit, right? You're taking the points?
You're taking the points?
No, I'm not taking the points.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was going to say that was quite the curveball. I wasn't ready for that. All right, so you got 2 Giants, 1 Lion. Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my. Are you taking the Giants or are you taking the Lions, Iannizzi?
Like you guys said, I can't figure this. The Giant team is not good. Like, I'm just still gonna stay on. Like, they're just not like
good.
The way they win games. It's like they're just beating teams worse than them.
Right.
Outside of the Ravens game, which they beat Baltimore, we're like, every time I watch it, I'm like, dude, how the fuck are they 7-2?
Can't figure it out.
I always bet against them and I lose.
Right.
So I feel like I want to do a little reverse Houdini here and maybe bet them, but that's not what the hell is going to happen. We're going to take the Lions plus the 3 here. Yeah, absolutely not. I'm not betting the Giants. It's just not happening. I don't buy them. I cannot buy them.
That's back in the move. The Titans, we got right side, strong side. You guys are on the right side. Me and Carl on the left side. Right side, Lions. Left side, Giants. That's fine. Listen, old men versus young kids. New school, old school, we're all one group together. Cash considerations. All right. Dallas is -1.5 at Minnesota. I'll go last here because I want to hear what the boys have to say. I know you guys all do too. CH, you get to go first here. Dallas -1.5 at Minnesota, 47.5. Dallas coming off a loss at Green Bay where they led 28-14 in the fourth quarter. 195-0 the Dallas Cowboys were when leading a game by 14 points or more in the fourth quarter. Thank you, Mackenzie Rivers, who was on the show. Mac, ESPN researcher, who I guaranteed put it out for the rest of the world, and nobody gave him credit. I can't wait to give him credit, and also can't wait to say hello to him when I see him in person, producing a daily wager every day with Kazarian, Fortenbaugh, and Tyler, and the crew. You Layin or Takin? This is a very confusing game.
It is a very confusing game. I think if this was a 1 o'clock game, I would have a different opinion. But because it's a 4:25 game and Kirk Cousins is the quarterback and he goes night around 4 o'clock every afternoon on Sunday, I'm going to lay the points with the Cowboys in this one.
Okay. This is the first time we've handicapped a game, or I've heard it, at least on this show, handicapped by the time of the game. I like what you're doing there. Another favorite for you on the roster. That's fine. Newbies next. Are you laying or taking? I know you would tease it, but what do you do with this game?
Yeah, obviously you like Minnesota as a home favorite. You get them up to 7.5, but I too have the same consternation in this conundrum that CH has, that if this was a 1 o'clock game, you'd feel really good about Kirk Cousins. Like, I think he's like over 60% in 1 o'clock starts and like 30% in all other times, not just prime time. He's bad out of 1 o'clock. There was this whole thing about how he's all like regimented on the time that he does stuff. Yeah. This is just like the odds makers are begging you to play money on Minnesota. However, if they put Dallas's plus, they would get even more Dallas money. You're already going to get public Dallas money. So Dave, I wouldn't bet this game on what the line is, but for show purposes, I don't know. Minnesota, show me. Are you for real? I'll take the 1.5 with them at home. I think this line stinks to high hell.
Iannizzi, you're next. Layin or Takin, Dallas -1.5. The game's in Minnesota, and it starts at 1:25 Pacific, 4:25 Eastern, just to be clear. Go ahead.
You have this win in Buffalo. Crazy win, right? Like, just insane. Out of a story. Yeah. Ridiculous. How do you not bet them the week after? This is what you see this line, and it's like, Then the Cowboys have this loss where they win like 655 games in a row when they're up all these points and still lose.
Right. 195.
How do you not bet them? How do they not bounce back? So, like Nuki said, I could not tell you how it's going to go. I know the crowd will be bumping in Minnesota coming off of that win. Yeah. You want to take the home favorite? I don't know.
Boys, they're a home dog. They're plus 1.5. Home dog.
I meant to win at home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
With home field advantage, do I want to take the Vikings here? Plus 1? Yeah, I'll take the Vikings. I don't know. I will not bet this game. I will not. I will not. It's just I'm also not sold on Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Just not.
Okay.
Vikings plus the points.
Okay.
All
right. I'm going Dallas -1.5.
Oh.
I'll just quickly explain
Strong
why.
side.
Because, Dallas being favored by 3.5, 5 in Green Bay last week, down to 3.5. Every rhombus and parallelogram was on the Packers. They got paid off at the window when the Packers came back and actually won the game. So that's why the line is Dallas still favored on the road. Now, it may not end up like this when the game kicks off. There may be money to come on Minnesota, but there's enough money and resistance on Dallas. They have to be favored. It's a high-level conversation for people that don't understand it. It's not personal. It's just something that you understand being in the book a long time. If you make Minnesota -1 or 1.5, you take a deluge of money. They drive Brinks trucks in to take Dallas. So you have to make Dallas a favorite to keep that spigot off, at least for the beginning of the week. We'll see what happens later. Quick explanation to a non-question that I feel I had to offer. Thank you to Jeffrey Benson of Circus Sports for putting it out there, fighting the good fight for odds makers everywhere that they can't stand this motherfucker. I love you, Jeffrey Benson. If you listen to the show, you'll be on here soon when we get it in your schedule. Dallas -1.5. There you go.
That was beautiful.
I tried my best. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. I love you too. We got the Bangles. Bangles. It just brings such great joy every time I say it because Newbie cannot say the word Bengals. He has said Bangles. Every week we've used the Bangles game on this show. They're -4.
It's too bad. I actually just checked the schedule to see if the Bengals were playing the Commodores this year, but they don't play the Commodores. That would have been
amazing.
That would have been a great.
We'd have violated every copyright because I'd have tried to get the songs in there and all this other stuff, and we don't want anybody coming at us. Please, if you need us, we're at cashconsidshow@gmail.com. Email us your favorite Commodore song of all time. Quick little note, have CH read those. Maybe we'll read them out on the show. That's a pretty good idea if the Commodores keep winning. Bengals -4. The total's 41. I'll go, where's my turn? I just went last, so I get to go first. How the fuck are the Bengals more than a 3-point favorite in Pittsburgh? I have no idea. Without their best player, and yes, Mixon is good, and obviously Joe B has inspired me to inherit. I sleep in these fucking glasses. I like these things so much. They're actually, they feel good, they look good, and they're not feminine at all.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. If Watt plays, the Steelers cover, and I think they win. If Watt does not play, the Steelers probably don't cover and definitely don't win. I'll go with him playing, them getting points at home. NBC did the right move by flexing out of it Sunday night because nobody really wants to watch this game. I probably won't watch it myself because it's against two pretty good games in that afternoon time slot. Give me the points. Give me Pittsburgh. Newbie, you're next.
Dave, we don't even have to talk about Watt. We don't have to talk about anything other than the fact that Mike Tomlin was hired in 2007. Since 2007, Pittsburgh as a home dog, 15-3-3 against the number, 83%, covering the spread on an average of 6.2 points per game. The next closest team, Dave, is Seattle at 68%. This is the most profitable home dog nearly in NFL history under this head coach. Give me those points, and you know I'm teasing their ass up to 10.
Actionable info right there, boys and girls. Thank you again for listening. Thank you, Newbie, for that outstanding nugget of information.
That was a good presentation, too. I felt good about that one.
Amazing. It's Iannizzi's turn to go last, so Carl's next. Bengals -4. I know you like the chalk. Newbie called you a chalk eater and actually brought chalk on to the show and pretended to eat it. Are you laying 4 points in Pittsburgh in November in a divisional game?
Yep. You see those uniforms they're wearing again, right? The Bengals are wearing the whites again.
Oh,
the Tony Montana really cocaine uniforms.
Oh, are they really?
They look really good.
They are sexy. Can I change my
pick? They're going to be all dirty. They're going to be all dirty on Sunday in the late evening in Pittsburgh. All right, Iannizzi, you're off the hook. You don't have to worry about a consensus pick, but are you laying or taking Bengals -4?
Oh, this is simple. You remember week 1 how the Bengals lost, right? Missed field goal, going to overtime, that whole nonsense. This is a route. This is a Bengals route. I'm with Carl here. It's a route. You know why no one knows it's a route? Newbie gave us that beautiful presentation, by the way. It was amazing. You gave me all those stats. But that's why I'm going to go the complete opposite way, because all good things come to an end. Joe B, if I had these glasses, I'd throw them on right now. I'm not usually with CH on anything.
That's true. Very true.
I'm a New York guy. But
wait till we get to the last game.
We're not there yet.
I'm with him on this one. I'm going to take the Bengals. Cover, win, just destroy the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday. They have no quarterback. Defense is hurt. The Steelers, dude. What do they do? Like they just
stop talking. That's it. All right, let's get to the Sunday night game, please.
I love you, David.
That's fine. I love you too. Kansas City -6. Totals 51. Sunday night, highest total of the week on the board. 49 at Cardinals.
No. You're jumping ahead. That's Monday night.
David. David.
Kansas City.
Sorry. Kansas City -6. Yeah, at the Chargers. The Spanish, I tried. I was practicing that actually
practicing
on the shitter before the show. Yes. So I got really nervous. You see, I'm sweating. I was getting ready for that. Shit.
It's getting hot.
Fucked it up. Damn it, it is getting hot. And go first. Kansas City -6 at the Chargers. They moved this game to Sunday night for a reason. This looks like it's going to be a good game. There's a lot of rhombuses and parallelograms that like the points. Do you like the points? Chargers +6, Kansas City -6. Who you got?
I can't figure out the Chargers this year for anything. Up and down, they stink. They're good. They stink. They're good. The Chiefs are they're just the best team. They're just getting to everybody. But for some reason, Sunday night, Herbert's been a little inconsistent this year. Will they win the game? Probably not. I don't think so. Chiefs just got that late Houdini magic. Will they cover the 6? Oh, yes, they will, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they will.
Oh,
we're gonna take the Chargers here.
I'll go second. 6. Off the hook. Kansas City -6. The first game ended with the Chargers getting a backdoor cover on Tuesday night on Amazon. It was the only time I actually watched the whole game on Amazon. Might be the last time I watched the whole game on Amazon on Thursday night football back then in week 2. I like sometimes to go in the second matchup of divisional foes. The opposite of what happened in the first one happens in the second one. It's a plain, basic, simple-minded, probably pretty stupid way to handicap, but I'm laying the points with Kansas City. Newbie, you're next because Carl hasn't gone last yet. I don't have him as going last yet, so he will go last. Layin or Takin Kansas City -6.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dave. Chargers are playing at home. Congratulations. They're like one of the only teams that gets – they should lose points for when they're at home.
It's worth 0.
Yeah, so I'm with you. I'm going to lay it. I think the Chiefs, now they're on Sunday Night Football. This could be a little statement game for them. They're the better team. Chargers just inconsistent all year long. Lay it.
CH, you rode with Iannizzi last time, and this was one of the first times in the history of the show. I think you guys were on the same side of the game. Yeah. You laying or taking? Me and Newbie are laying. Iannizzi's taking. What do you got?
Newbie. Spending all my life living in the teaser's paradise. I originally said hashtag anybody but the Packers, but now it's the Chiefs living in the teaser's paradise.
Tremendous. Well done. Well done.
Wow. Outstanding work, CH.
I had to cram those lyrics in there, but I as much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, I'm changing my hashtag to anybody but the Chiefs because, let's be honest, the Packers are done. The Chiefs, I'm fucking tired of the Chiefs. I'm tired of Patrick Mahomes and that fucking voice of his. I can't even do the Mahomes voice. This is Patrick for State Farm. I'm a bath bomb guy. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of him. Tired. That said, I think they're going to cover it. But hashtag anybody but the Chiefs.
All right. So for the long term, we've changed. You've killed the Packers. Hashtag anybody but the Packers is done. He's off of that. So maybe they'll win a couple games. Hashtag anybody but the Chiefs is real. They're not going to win the Super Bowl if CH is using his magic powers. But he is taking the Chiefs -6 this week, correct?
Correct.
Okay, fair. All right. Newbie, do you want to do the Spanish? Because I messed it up. Do you have the notes handy? Can you bring us in with this game?
Yeah, let me.
How's your Spanish? Maybe Iannizzi's got some
Lunes
Spanish
en la
in
noche.
Oh.
Mexico City. I sound Japanese at this point. I deleted the rest. I just have Lunes en la noche.
You deleted the rest. You know what would be awesome is if Joel could do this song. Do this game
Cardinals 4-9.
49.
Thank you. Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Go!
Lunes en la noche. Monday Night Football. We're not talking about the World Cup. We'll talk about it next week briefly. We got all different countries. We'll all be rooting for different countries. That'll be fun. I mean, I always root for the Italians. Somebody comes in and tries to root for the France. Come on. If you buy futures, don't buy England. They never win it. It's Argentina. We'll get to all that. Go listen to Wager Talk and Carmine Bianco for that. Yeah.
Also not a good team.
Let's see. CH went last there. He did the rap. My God, that was outstanding. Good. Come right back to you, CH, after that. Niners -8. We don't even know if Kyler Murray's playing, but apparently you don't even need Kyler Murray because Colt McCoy came in and kicked the Rams' ass, argued that their offense looked as good as it's looked all season. Layin are taking 8 down in Mexico City on Monday night.
I'm going to lay the ocho here with the Nueves. I'm laying the ocho.
Laying the ocho with the Nueves.
Laying the ocho with the Nueves.
All right. Newbie's gone last twice. Anthony's gone last twice. So I guess that puts me last this game. Newbie? Ocho?
The 49ers fucked me last week laying it with them. But what, am I supposed to try and bet on Colt McCoy or that absolute, dumpster fire for the Cardinals? I'll lay the ocho. Give me the ocho. Lay.
This guy holding his ears. Hey, Ed, take the shit out of your ears. You laying or taking? -8. Ocho.
I mean, how can you rely on Colt McCoy? Guys bet on every team in the NFL practically at this point. But he still finds a way in the game. Midway through the year, he's always in. I can't. I got to lay it with the boys. This is just.
You
I
put
don't
me
know. I want to lay it, but I want to take it. I'm up in the air.
Get down on the ground, and what are you doing?
We're gonna go 49ers. We're gonna take the 49ers -8. Okay.
All right.
Good. So I already wrote that down. I didn't want to have to.
I was up and down. I was in the middle.
Down,
sideways,
left, right.
Down.
I'm big on the reverse juju. I'm very big on the reverse juju. So I was thinking,
you
Colt
are.
McCoy's not gonna have a good game, which means he's gonna have a good game. But then I got to talk back to my reality that he's not gonna have a good game, and we're gonna take the 49ers.
Hello, it's me you're looking for. Oh gosh, I was holding that one for I didn't know when to get that one in. That was tough. Hello. I'm taking the Cardinals plus the points. I hate these Mexican games. I hate the games in Germany. Apparently, they sold all the merchandise in the world. They're taking teams out of the country, and it messes them up. So I'm taking the points. I'm taking the Cardinals plus the points. I hope Murray doesn't play. Actually, I'd rather have Colt because the conservative game plan keeps him tight. Run the ball, throw it to D-Hop. There you go. All right, the game of the week on this show. I would argue it might be the game of the week, period, and the whole thing. Forget Vegas and Denver, out. Cincy Pittsburgh made the list. I appreciate that. Washington Houston is definitely not the game of the week. But the game of the week on this show is New England -3 at home against the Jets. Saving these two. I think we're going to have to do that Italian game where they go uno, dos, and throw it out. We're going to do thumbs up. Yes. Whatever you want to do.
We both know who both of them are taking, Dave. This is a formality.
Do we?
So, yes. 1,000%. I would
All
bet
right.
the house CH is laying 3, Tony's taking 3. So it's really up to you and I to figure out what the fuck is going on in this game.
I heard.
I resent that.
Am I wrong?
I didn't say you were wrong. I just resent it.
I heard that Belichick owns the Jets.
13 straight.
heard. How many?
13 straight wins.
13 straight.
13
Belichick
straight.
has beaten
And
the
all of
Jets?
them would have covered this number, Dave.
That's all I needed to hear. Give me the Patriots -3. Sorry, Ant. I love you, but I'm not fighting that trend. I'm riding that trend. Newbie, what are you doing?
The last time that they lost to the Jets was in 2015, and it
I
was
was
an
there.
overtime game
I was
Anthony
there.
was still in high
at the
school.
Meadowlands.
You were at the game.
I was there.
The
I
most
was at the game.
previous time they beat them before that, Dave, was in 2013, an
Holy
overtime game at the Meadowlands.
I
Kid
The
was
was
last
still
there.
in
time
diapers.
before that, the last time they won in New England was 2011.
Oh, my God.
2011.
Who even was the quarterback? Was it
All
Sanchez?
good things come to an end. Give me the 3 with the Jets, baby. Let's go. There's no reason behind it. You know all you need to know. They
That's
own
sweet.
this matchup,
That's it.
but
Okay. All right.
all good things come to an end.
All right. Let's go. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. You guys blurt your pick out, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Jets.
What?
No, I'm kidding. The Patriots. Come on, the Jets. What's wrong with you guys?
You need C +3, CH -3, Newbie +3, me -3.
And for
That's
what it's
outstanding.
worth, I don't like it, but I couldn't have Iannizzi saying hello from the other side. But
No,
it's
definitely not.
I'll
you
take
just bet
everybody on.
New England money line.
No,
Yep.
no, do not bet New
What?
England money line. Do not bet New England money line. When they, let me get something off my chest here now because I've been holding
Please.
back.
You got 30 seconds. Go.
Yeah, give me 30 seconds here. That first game was a wash. When you're Belichick, you got the referees up your ass around the corner to the left. Should have been 17-3 at the half, but it's fine. We give them the win because Mac Jones.
It
is
was a
terrible
penalty.
quarterback. It's not a penalty. That was a bullshit penalty. It's not a real. It's not a real penalty. Number 2, Zach Wilson against New England Patriots, not good. This week that changes. No more 3 interceptions, buddy. No more throwies. Zach Wilson, This is a coming out game for the big boy. This is a 3-tutty week. This is a 3-touchdown game coming up on Sunday.
What?
Okay.
Are you calling your
So-
shot?
All right, can I change my
touchdowns,
pick? I don't like this shit
I'm
this
calling
dude's
the
spinning.
shot. 3 touchdowns on Sunday. Calling out the media today saying they don't know shit. Like we
They
say,
don't.
nobody knows shit.
Nobody does.
So
Nobody
this
does.
is Jets on Sunday. This is Jets, Jets all the way. It may be a route. It may be a route, but I won't go there because I respect Bill Belichick, but I hate him. Let's go Jets.
Unbelievable.
be a
That
route.
was outstanding. All right. That was good.
What flavor Kool-Aid is that they're serving down there? In
I don't
fucking New
know.
York? Come
but
on.
I mean, it
Lime green,
it's
baby.
green. It's
This-
definitely green. There's no question
This
about
is
it. Looks
Jet
like the green on my
Jet
hat.
green, baby.
All right, let's do some rapid fire stuff. Newbie, take us to that place. This is going to be fun. People settle in for
Carl's Corner. I can't help it. I just smacked the button way too quick there. But that means it's time to head on over to that corner, grab your Charmin, and get it stuffed. Because it's time for Carl's Corner.
oh boy.
Grab your Charmin and get it stuffed. That's a
Hit
great
the
one.
button a little too fast in the corner.
Yeah, that was a
Other
premature.
stuff
That was a
goes real fast in
premature.
the
Yeah,
corner.
Yeah, you can't hit the
premature
button too fast,
buttonation
man.
right there.
Can't do it.
Premature.
So this one's going to be fun, boys. I've kind of had this one on the list for a little while too, and we've got a lot of new listeners. We got Iannizzi that's fairly new here on the show, so we got a lot of new people listening to. Oh,
Look at this fucking
Jesus
guy.
Christ!
Oh, yes.
I don't know if
gotta
Tone
put
saw this. I wanted to make sure I'm ready for this. This is going to be fast and rapid fire. And our man Case put it on the Twitter. Look at my man Newbie in solidarity, wearing the headbands.
Headband up, baby.
Let's go. CH, sorry to ambush your segment. Go. Sorry. Go ahead. Go.
Dave, you look like that guy who shows up at the pickup game and he's got the no hair and he's wearing the sweatband and you think, geez, Christ, this is going to be this guy, right? And then he comes in and like drops 30 on you with 20 apples or something.
That's it.
Anyway, I've had this one on the list for
3 headbands. 3 headbands.
For those of you not watching, listening, you won't believe you got to go watch Iannizzi. Disappeared for 2 seconds and came back, and his headband is amazing.
CH left the corner. CH has left the corner.
What just happened?
What's happening
Iannizzi
here?
looks unbelievable.
I mean, he
you
does.
You guys with the hair. Holy shit, does those headbands look good on you? I got to go get a fucking wig. Oh, my God.
Oh, 4 headbands.
Holy shit, we're all wearing headbands for the Cash Considerations podcast. I can't believe it. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry.
It's actually not a headband. It's the
that was worth
from
it,
the Celtics opening.
Well done.
From the Celtics opening night.
Well done.
Well done.
That's
all right,
the closest
that was
I've got.
fast. Let's do it.
Well, I got the thumbnail for this week's episode. Let's do this.
All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to do some rapid fire questions. So this is how I think this is going to work. We're going to go in clockwise order. So Dave, Newbie, I have to start with Newbie on the first one. So we're going to go Newbie, Tony, me, Dave, and then next we're going to go Tony, me, Dave, Newbie. Fair. We're going to keep going clockwise. Keep starting with somebody new every time.
It's like playing cards. We go in this
deal.
Exactly.
Go.
Exactly. So, rapid fire questions. I've got 30, and I added one more at the end. I've got 31 rapid fire questions. Let's see how quickly we can start this. It is 10 minutes to the hour. Let's see how fast we go.
Quick answers. Yeah, we got to be done and out. So I have a hard out at about 10 after. So we got to be ready to go.
Now.
We'll be good. You ready?
All right, bang, bang, bang. Here we go.
Starting with,
let's go.
There we go. Starting with Newbie first. Newbie, the toilet paper roll. The paper goes over or under on the roll?
Over.
Tony?
Over.
Over. Dave?
Over. Easy. Over.
All right. Over easy. There you go. Tony, how tall are you?
5'8".
5'11".
5'10".
5'11.3.
I wish.
5'11.3 from the Russian judge. All right. What is your favorite season? I go first. Summer is my favorite season. Dave?
Summer minus 8,000.
Fall.
Newbie.
Plus 300.
Tony?
Fall minus $1 million.
Ooh. Fall. Got it. Dave, would you ever skydive?
Not yet. No, I'm scared of heights. No.
Maybe. I could get talked into it.
Absolutely.
Tony.
I'm in for it. Once the weather gets a little nicer. It's been on the agenda.
Nice. I've done it 3 times, boys.
Really?
I have. We can talk about that another time. Newbie, cats or dogs?
Dogs. Minus 5,000.
Dogs.
Minus them all for the limit. Dave?
What the fuck are cats? Are you out of your mind? It's dogs. Easy. We got dogs here. We need more dogs.
There you go. Iannizzi, what superpower do you wish you had?
Read people's minds.
I want to fly, man. Dave?
Fucking fly. Are you kidding me? All I want to do is fly.
There you go.
Non-sweaty ass cheeks. No, I'd like to teleport. You'd like to
teleport. That's a good one. Cut All right,
down on
me
travel.
this time. Favorite holiday. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving by a mile. Dave?
Thanksgiving forever and always.
Yeah, Thanksgiving too. It's all the fun of Christmas with none of the gifts. Thanksgiving.
And all of the food. Iannizzi?
I'm still young here, so I'm going to go with Christmas. I like Christmas. You can't
still
beat
believe
it.
in Santa Claus?
It's the Italian food. It's just everything.
Oh,
yeah.
good, yeah.
There you go.
Believe in Santa
All
Claus?
Right. Dave, how do you drink your coffee?
Black.
Like my
man,
soul.
Newbie.
Black.
Newbie black.
Cold brew.
Tony.
Cold brew.
Cold brew. All right. I drink a decaf with all the flavors and all that shit. Newbie, favorite fast food?
Wendy's, actually. Yeah, best fast food burgers.
Wow.
There you go. Iannizzi?
If I was on death row, I'd take one meal. I'd take McDonald's.
There you go. I'm going with Taco Bell.
Yeah, that was my second pick.
Taco Bell, yeah, for sure.
Because I'm so close to it, and I've been out west too long. It's In-N-Out Burger, quick and easy, and always the same.
Good.
Yep.
Never had it, man. It's never had it.
Next time you're here, we're going.
There you go. All right, newbie, favorite pizza topping.
Favorite pizza topping. I'll go sausage, but the crumbled sausage, not the sliced. Crumbled sausage.
There you go. Newbie likes the sausage. There we go. Iannizzi.
All-time pepperoni, but recently, honey. Honey's been hitting.
Honey.
Yeah,
like that.
We'll have
honey
to go back to that in the future.
That's a New York one.
Wow.
That sounds sexy.
Drizzle? The drizzle?
Oh, that sounds
I'm about
amazing.
to have a honey drizzle talking about.
We got to keep moving, guys. There you go. Mushroom for me. Dave.
Roasted red peppers have become my favorite after pepperoni for a long time, but the roasted reds are unbelievable.
Good call.
Yeah.
Iannizzi, how do you get your steak cooked?
Medium. If you don't, you're a child.
Yep. Medium. Dave?
I prefer medium, but I never get it fucking medium. I always send it back to get it medium well.
Medium rare. Wow. If you don't get it, you're a child.
All right, next, when you get your steak, what kind of potato do you get with it? I get baked potato. Dave?
Oh, sweet potato. Loaded. I love me some sweet potatoes.
There you go.
Garlic whipped mashed potatoes.
There you go. Iannizzi.
Newbie times two.
Newbie times two. All right. Whipped. Dave, favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla. Easy. Forever.
Wow. Newbie.
Boring.
Vanilla bean. That French vanilla with the
bean.
little.
There you go.
That's a little bit. Yeah,
there you go.
A little bit. Yeah.
I'm chocolate sprinkles from Mr. Softy to the casket. Easy.
There you go. Wow. Me, anything peanut butter for me.
Oh.
Newbie, what's your all-time favorite TV show?
Ooh, Scrubs.
Shit.
Ooh, good call.
I'm on the clock. Sopranos. I'm on Sopranos.
Sopranos is my favorite drama of all time, but it's The Office for me.
Oh.
Dave?
Wow.
Overrated.
Oh, man.
You're wrong.
I think Sanford and Son.
Oh, that's a good answer.
But my God, I used to imitate him all the time. Chris Sanford.
Oh, yeah.
It was unbelievable.
There you go.
Grady, Lamont, all of them.
There you go. Iannizzi, what is the strangest thing you have ever eaten?
Liver.
Liver. Really? Mine was gator. I don't know how strange it is, but it was fucking fantastic.
Ooh.
Dave.
I fucking hate liver to this day. I hate liver, but I ate something in Curacao that was some sort of fish that I got sick and will pledge to never eat again. I don't know what the name of it was, but it was some sort of bad fish.
Bad
Cooter.
Fish. All right. Cooter.
I'm just kidding. Guinea pig. Ate guinea pig when I was in Ecuador. Guinea pig.
Oh, man. All right. We're halfway there, guys. We're halfway there. What was your first car? For me, it was a Ford Escort, 1986 Ford Escort. Dave?
Volkswagen Cabriolet convertible brought down to me from my mom. Red. It was a smoker, man. It was great.
Very nice. Very nice. Newbie.
Mazda X3. Loved that little thing. Whipped around. It was a sexy little ditty.
Nice. Nice. You need some.
Honda Accord.
That's a classic.
There you go. All right.
Nice. Yep.
Dave, do you believe there is other life in the universe other than 100%. On Earth?
100%.
100%. Newbie.
1,000,000%, 1,000%.
Yep. Easily. That's not even a question.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to say yes, too. And Dave said, sorry. We're going to have to unpack that at some point.
That'll be next week.
Newbie, do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000,000%. Yes. I believe in everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need
Yes. Yeah, I saw one the other night.
There you go.
So did Zach
Me too.
Wilson.
No.
No, that'll be Sunday.
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Darnold.
I'm going to say yes, too. Dave?
Yes, 100%.
All right. Iannizzi, what was your nickname as a kid?
Pork chop.
Pork chop. There we go. I'm going to save myself on this one. I'm going to go with CH was my nickname as a kid. Dave?
Picked up the nickname Davy Dave at the card game with the boys, but in high school it was prime time because I've reminded everybody of Deion Sanders.
Noobs.
Yeah, I can see that with the headband for sure.
It's always been
Noobs.
Noobs,
Yeah,
McNoobs, many different incarnations.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, me next. Do you have any tattoos? I do not. Dave.
I do not and will never. Next.
I do. On my chest.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I do not,
Iannizzi.
but I will be adding one in the next few months.
Absolutely.
There you go. Dave, what is the fastest you have ever driven?
I got pulled over going 111. I'll never forget it. And I was scared out of my fucking mind. Shoop, if you're listening to the show, we got pulled over on the way from Vegas, actually. 111.
Wow. Newbie.
First day I had my license, hit 100, and not a great idea. So statute of limitations up. Sorry, Mom.
There you go. Iannizzi.
116 highest.
There you go. The statute of limitations is not expired on mine. I hit 122 about a month ago.
Holy shit.
And my car's got some balls, man.
Jeez.
My car's got some balls. All right.
Man.
Newbie, Dave touched on this already, but Newbie, what's your sign?
Leo, baby.
Iannizzi.
I don't follow that nonsense, so I couldn't tell you what I am. I'm December, though, so whatever that is.
Okay. I'm a Scorpio.
Sagittarius.
Dave.
Leo.
Dave,
Leo to
Leo.
Lion. Yep.
All right. Iannizzi, without doing it, how many of the 7 dwarfs do you think you could name?
0. I don't keep up with that nonsense.
0. Wow. I'm going to say 6 because I would screw myself and not be able to figure out the 7th one. Dave.
That's a good
7.
one. That's such
It's
a good
reading.
one.
I've taken the kids. It's 7. 7 all.
It's
7.
such a good
All right.
question.
Newbie.
I got 2, Dopey and Sleepy, because I'm both of them.
There you go. All right. We're heading down the home stretch here. Do you collect anything? This is me. I collect pint glasses. I've got about 85 pint glasses over here in the other room from all different places I've been. Dave, I think I know what you collect. What do you collect,
Hats,
Dave?
jerseys, and fucking shoes. Hats, jerseys, and shoes is what I got over here.
There you go.
Sorry, Joe.
Newbie.
Craft beer cans. I probably have over 300 of them planned when I get my own house. Going to make a wall out of all of them.
There you go. Iannizzi.
As you can see, shoes are a big one to me, but another one that I really do enjoy is towels from sporting events.
Oh,
Rally
nice.
towel.
Nice.
The rally towel.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got about
Terrible
like
towels.
40 or 50.
Nice. All right, we got about 7 left here.
Holy shit.
Dave, what's your favorite ballpark or
Can we
stadium?
do 2 more? Do 2 more and save the 5 for something else?
I like that.
Pick 2
Yep,
more.
I'll
after
say-
this
I'll
one,
save-
see it.
Yep. What's your favorite ballpark or stadium, Dave?
Oh God! All time, I grew up in the
Yep.
Civic Arena in Pittsburgh, so I'm going to vote for
Yep.
that one. Current,
Okay.
PNC Park and Petco Park are a tie.
Okay. Newbie.
I haven't been to that many different ones. So it just ballparks?
Or stadium.
All right. I actually really liked Allegiant Stadium, or the home of the
That was
Raiders.
pretty nice. It's really nice.
There you go.
It's really nice.
Iannizzi.
It's easy for me. MSG.
Yeah.
MSG. I like whatever it's called in San Francisco now. It was Pac Bell when I went out there, but the ballpark in San Francisco was fantastic.
Amazing place. Yeah.
2 more. Here we go.
Yep.
Newbie. What uniform number would you wear and why?
59. It was my number in high school. All state. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There you go. Iannizzi.
13. A-Rod was my favorite player growing up, so I'll go with 13.
Jesus Christ.
I
A-Rod.
didn't see that.
I didn't see that coming either. I would wear 33 because of Larry. I mean, come on. Dave?
I was
Overrated.
9. I was always number 9, and I don't know why I picked 9 because I think they told me the best players in hockey wear number 9. Gordie Howe wore 9.
Gordie Howe.
I wore 9. 9.
My birthday,
right.
David.
What? There you go. Last question. Here we go. Last question. Tony.
Yep.
Who's the greatest quarterback of all time?
Oh, shit. I hate you so much. I'm going to say Tom Brady. Just hit the button.
There you go. I say Tom Brady. Dave.
Ring the bell, motherfucker. It's Tom Brady.
Of
Newbie,
course he
close
does
us up,
this
bring
one
us home.
last. It's Tom
Unanimous.
motherfucking Brady.
Unanimous.
Jesus
Unanimous.
Christ.
Unanimous.
Consensus.
And that does it for Carl's Corner, the sneakiest motherfucker in the East. And now one more order of business to take care of. For that, we send it to Mr. Headband, Mr. Consigliere.
Yes, sir. We're leaving the headband on the rest of the show just for our friend Casey. We didn't make it to the Grove. We will make it to the Grove at one point or to Alabama. But thank you again for listening. Great job, CH, with that. We'll finish that hopefully next week. That's a great idea. I mean, we can go there and just come up with a couple questions and bang them out. And you guys can actually email your answers to those questions to cashconsidshow@gmail.com if you take the time. We will read the best answers if we can. All right, boys, Take a Minute is coming up. Let's try to keep it what we can. I get these radio station calling me in 8 minutes, so we'll try to be out by then. But my story might be 8 minutes. I'm going to try to condense it best I can. CH, you are – why don't you guys actually
you do yours. I'll wrap the show, Dave. You do yours first, and we'll wrap the show.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, very good. That's a good idea. All right, my Take a Minute, I'll go first. I am holding this piece of wood. You guys can't see it if you're not watching, all right? But this is a piece of wood. Zoom up, which would be the back of a chair, okay? The other morning, I go downstairs after I finish eating the box, and I go down, and I see this piece of wood on my island in the kitchen. Newbie's been here. Big-ass island. Big piece of wood. What the fuck is this piece of wood? The little one is on the couch. The dog is next to her. The 8-year-old little consig, Kendall. I said, Kendall, what is this piece of wood from? Without looking up from her iPad, she goes, Mama said to ask her about the chair. I said, hold on. The chair. I look over. This is from the chair in the kitchen. I said, Kendall, what happened to the chair? She said, without looking up again, Mama said to ask her about the chair, please. I said, okay, now we're going to have a problem. I stroll over right next to my 8-year-old. As I do, I get a text. Don't yell at Kendall. I'll tell you the chair story later.
Never
from my wife, Jessica. I'm like, wait a second. Something happened in this house to cause this big-ass piece of wood to be here, and I don't know about it? There's going to be a problem. I look right at my daughter. I love her very much, and I said, listen, I'm your father, okay? I need to know what happened. She goes, okay. I said, you understand? You have to tell me. She was in the chair at the kitchen table. Apparently, the two front legs got caught on the pedestal circle thing underneath the bottom. And when she leaned back, and I love that song, Lean Back, Lean Back. She leaned back in the chair, and the chair fell. Thank God she didn't get hurt, but there's a mark, which my investigative work found on the white cabinets. And I said, is that black mark on the white cabinet from the chair? Yes, it is. Okay. Thank you very much for telling me. What did Mama say about the chair? She said, Mama said to call her about the chair. I proceeded to just take a deep breath and say, it is unbelievable. Even in my own house, I don't know shit, and nobody else knows shit. Everyone else knows shit. I don't know nothing. Boys, I got to go. I love you all. Newbie, close the show. Thank you for listening. I'm out. I'll talk to you the guys later. See you.
Boom. Look at that. Now he is out of there. This is the first time we've ever done Take a Minute without him, CH.
Yeah, and you know what I'm thinking? Why do we have to cut up now? I mean, Jesus, we can take our time the rest of the show. You
let's kick it back. You guys think it's an over show? Tony's done work for the day. Let's settle in. We're gonna run down every single game in the NFL and the entire NBA card starting right now.
There you go. Perfect. Remember what happened when Iannizzi left early?
Yeah, you're right. We got a motherfuck Dave on the way out.
I mean, this motherfucker track, dude.
He comes on, he hosts the fucking show. He just decides whenever he wants to leave, whenever he wants to do Take a Minute. This is absurd, man.
He's a big
look at the
shot.
face he left us. He left us. He left us with a curly. Can you zoom in on that? He looks like Curly. Give me a nyuk.
So, Dave, all joking aside, we love you. CH, it's great to have Tone back. Your Take a Minute starts in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm actually a little disappointed that Dave's not here to hear this one.
Oh, hell
yeah, I know, but this is a good one for me. after ranting about Jeff Bezos last week, I'm going to come back to earth a little bit. We talk about Dave and his girls, and he's a girl dad and all that. I'm not a girl dad. I'm a boy dad or a man dad. My kids are sandwiched right around Newbie's age. I got one a little bit older, one a little bit younger than Newbie, and very proud of both of them. I got my oldest one is graduated from college, and he does run some construction jobs in Boston. He's doing a fantastic job. And my youngest son threw me a curveball earlier in the year and decided to make a career change at 28 years old. And tomorrow, I've taken the day out of work because I am going to go watch him graduate from the police academy. And it absolutely blows my mind that my kid is going to be a police officer. So next time you have a problem with police officers doing something, or you want to defund the police or any of that, you can go right the fuck off. I am beyond words at how proud I am of these two kids, and it's going to get a little dusty in that place tomorrow. I can tell you that. I don't know if I can wear sunglasses inside, but I might be wearing sunglasses inside. So, Kevin, Aaron, I'm very proud of you guys, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Newbie, back to you.
Amazing stuff there. Huge thanks to them. I got a bunch of law enforcement that live in my family too, so I know it's like a thankless life, especially nowadays. Credit to them, CH. Love to hear it. Tone, it's great having you back on the show here, man. Your Take a Minute starts in 3, 2, 1.
Well, I don't know if I could beat CH's. That was good. Fortunately, mine hits home a little more too. I wasn't on the show last week. For everybody who doesn't know, my sister passed away last Tuesday. So it was a tough week. It's not fun losing somebody close to you, and it's not easy to deal with, especially my parents, and just house is weird. Everything's a little weird right now, but. My message to everyone is, when people are going through stuff, just be there for them. These guys were there for me. Dave was there. All my friends, family, everybody. It's tough to really lose someone at a young age too. My sister was 29, so it's tough. Just always kind of be there for people because you don't know what they're going through. And and to my sister, she's in a better place now. We'll see her. I'll see her eventually. We're all gonna get to have it one day. But, I just wanted to say rest in peace, my sister Gabrielle. I love you.
Yeah, man, that's never easy, especially how sudden all of that happened. But we were sending you love here on the show, man. We had listeners reaching out too, so never an easy thing. But you're a good fucking dude. What?
A lot of Cash Considerations listeners, they send me great messages on Twitter and stuff like that. So. To everybody who reached out to me and kept, my family in your prayers, I appreciate you guys, and thank you for that as well.
Absolutely. We got a great listener base. If you guys like the show, if you love the show, tell people about it, because times like this, when we all need a friend, when we need somebody to lean on, that's what this whole network we're building is all about. So you like the show, hit the like, hit the subscribe, but more than anything, just tell people about the show. All right, guys, if I'm bringing it home like Dave, I wish I had my fucking Circa flat brim, because I got to at least put a hat on for my Take a Minute, because I can flatten this out a little bit.
You look like a little Triple H right now.
All right, so now I'm more like Dave, and my Take a Minute starts in 3, 2, 1. So this week, I was lucky enough to be able to nab tickets to apparently what is the most sought-after show in the history of the world, and it's Taylor Swift tickets. Now, full disclosure, Taylor Swift was born about 10 minutes from my house. So she's like a treasure here in Berks County, one of Wyomissing's finest. So we love Taylor Swift up this way. I didn't realize how much the world loved her. They gave out 1.5 million pre-access codes. 42 million people logged in to do this. And you know how many people got tickets? Probably a small percentage of that. Because this fucking Ticketmaster monopoly that they have is disgusting. They own the tickets. They own the resale markets that sell the tickets. So all of these people who are true Swiftie fans aren't going to get to go to the show without paying $92,000. Fuck that. You know what? No one was able to get them simply because one thing. Nobody knows shit. That's the show. Taking a page right out of Dave's book. For Carl Hascall, the social media manager, the email guy, the glue guy at What's Up CH on the Twitter. For Tony Iannizzi, that's IANNIZZI, MLB producer. You can find him here, there, and everywhere. And for me, at Newbie Talks, and of course our fearless leader, Dave Sharapan at Sportsbook Consigliere. That is the show. We'll talk to you next week.
Let's go Jets, baby.
Wrong.